The beggar who owned the city every morning at 7:15 a.m., rain or shine. Elias Thorne sat cross-legged on the corner of King and Bay in downtown Toronto, cardboard sign propped against his knee. Hungry, tired, forgotten, anything helps. He never shouted, never chased, just existed. A fixture, a nuisance, a stain on the city's polished chrome. People hated him, not because he was dirty, he wasn't. Not because he smelled, he showered at the shelter. Not because he was aggressive, he wasn't. They hated him because he persisted. Businessmen stepped wide to avoid his shadow. Teens filmed him for TikTok mockery. Cops moved him along again and again. Shop owners sprayed his usual spot with vinegar to deter loitering. One barista accidentally poured hot coffee on his shoes. He just smiled, said nothing. His sign never changed. His eyes, always watching, every day for 17 years. Then, one Tuesday, he vanished. No note, no body, no trace, just an empty corner. People celebrated. Instagram stories, beggars, gone. City feels cleaner. The mayor gave a press conference about reclaiming public dignity. 3 days later, envelopes arrived. Hand-delivered, no return address, thick parchment, gold seal. Inside, a deed, not to a shack, not to a plot, to the entire downtown core. Every storefront, every office tower, every sidewalk, every sewer grate, every parking meter, all owned by Elias Thorne. Turns out, Elias wasn't always a beggar. In 1989, he was a quiet real estate lawyer who inherited a single, crumbling building on King Street from his grandfather. While Toronto boomed, he bought quietly, patiently adjacent lots, alleyways, air rights, easements. He never sold, never developed, just accumulated. By 2006, he owned enough to control zoning, access, and foot traffic for the financial district. But he didn't want power. He wanted proof. So he faked his own bankruptcy, burned his suits, took to the streets, became the man everyone ignored, cursed, despised. Why? His final letter, delivered with the deeds, read, "You walked past me 17 years, stepped over me, sneered at me, filmed me for laughs. You never asked my name, never asked why I was there, never offered conversation, only coins when you bothered. You own nothing here. Not really. Ownership isn't title, it's stewardship. You failed." Effective immediately, all commercial leases are void. All rents redirected to Toronto's homeless shelters, mental health clinics, and youth outreach centers. I'll be back on the corner tomorrow. Same time, same sign. Let's see if you see me now. The city erupted. Lawyers scrambled. Politicians raged. Billionaires offered billions for the land. Elias returned at 7:15 a.m. Same ragged coat, same cardboard. But now, crowds gathered. Not to mock, to apologize. ACEO knelt, offered his coat. A teen deleted her mocking video, tears streaming. The barista who spilled coffee, brought him tea every day, sat beside him, learned his favorite book, his mother's name, his favorite song. He never cashed a single rent check. He redirected every dollar. 10 years later, Toronto had the lowest homelessness rate in North America, and Elias, still on the corner, still begging. But now, his sign reads, "Still hungry, still tired, still here, but not forgotten. Thank you." And every passerby, they stop, they see him, they remember. Ownership was his weapon, but compassion, that was his victory.